Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would like to open and make a motion to approve the minutes of February 21st, 2019 as written.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is that going on again? All right, we go over bills.
Okay, we don't have many. We have an application for payment for Fontaine in the amount of $2,034,606.14. That's for their work through the month of February. We have a bill from the Templeton Municipal Light and Water for $3,068.78. Yeah, that was, there was work where they had to be present when the contractor was tying into their system, and that was the cost for that.
Yep.
We have an invoice for SMMA dated February 25th for $49,724.70. And then Strategic Building Solutions dated February 28th for $37,965. And that's all we have. You know, we've gotten to the point where we don't have material testing going on. That was a typical invoice that we would have. That'll start back up again as we get outside again and do more compaction of soils and asphalt testing and those sorts of things, but there's gonna be a lull. Yeah, last month, there was some confusion about the Intertech, testing of the window systems. They had sent us credit and, another bill. One of the credit was $5,000 and the bill was $6,000. And we said, no, you only have to pay approve both of them, we'll put them through the ProPay, but really only have to cut a check for $1,000. Not the full $6,000. But was that incorrect, or was it just?
No, that's correct. We owed them the $6,000. It wasn't really a credit, it was just, they were telling us they weren't gonna bill us. It was more verbal.
It was really that the contractor was gonna get billed for a failed test. So they were letting us know. So really, we do need to, pay the balance on that $6,000 invoice, that was dated January 31, 2019. You have a copy of that invoice? Is this it?
No.
We'll have to get that for Holly. And that's Intertech?
Yes.
Is that going on here?
Yes,
What's the amount exact?
$5,000.
Oh, okay.
What's the invoice number, Matt?
Invoice number
Okay,
is
so I'm getting an updated.
274282.
2742.
Who am I getting the invoice to?
Holly.
All right, you have a motion?
I make a motion to approve the invoices as submitted on the transmittal sheet.
Do you have a second?
Second it.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Tim, can I have a new transmittal sheet? With that invoice on it, please?
So we adopt that.
Thank you. I just need this. You can have, do you need
That's
this
all right.
packet?
I took it on.
Okay, thank you.
We'll move on to the OPM update.
So I'll just talk finances a little bit. We just met with the finance subcommittee, and we approved a number of proposed changes from the contractor. Big picture, though, we're still doing quite well on contingency. I'll go through this financial update again, but I gotta throw my glasses. See it? But the bottom of column A, that's our budget, if you'll recall, way back at $45 million for the project. The bottom of column B is what's been invoiced to date, is $27 million. Of the contracted amount to date, which is $39 million, that number will go up as we continue to buy furniture and additional equipment and materials. But of the 39 that we have already contracted, we've paid 27. The bottom of column F over to the right is how much that we estimate to be eligible for reimbursement. So just under $23 million of the 27 will be deemed eligible for reimbursement. And we estimate that about $14.5 million of that will be reimbursed. So the city, or the town, is getting reimbursed each month when they submit to MSBA for propay. But as we get towards the end of the project, when we hit the 95% mark of our grant, they stop reimbursing until final closeout. So that process of closing out the project, part of that is getting the final commissioning report, which is the building is occupied. You wait 10 months, the commissioning agent comes back and reviews, make sure things are operating properly. So that's a minimum of 10 months. Then they have to write their report, submit it, and you have to submit all your other paperwork. Then once you get all your paperwork completed, you submit it to the MSBA. You have to submit 6 to 8 weeks before the board meeting that it's gonna be on. And then there's the time of the whole audit period. So I guess what I'm getting at, it's a very long time from when you occupy till you get that last 5% reimbursement. It's at least 14 months.
I was gonna say 2 years.
Yeah, it's a long time. But I just wanted to remind you of that. I know we talked about that in the past, but 5% is a significant amount of money, and we do everything we can to expedite that process, but there's so many steps like the typical with MSBA. It's just a rigorous kind of process you have to go through, and one of the big components is that 10-month delay of waiting for the commissioning agent to circle back to the building and see how it's operating. But big picture, financially, we're doing quite well. We're getting reimbursed as expected. We have had very few change orders overall on a percentage basis. It's all good news.
Great.
Can I have a copy of that Intertech invoice, please?
We don't have
Yeah,
it with us.
I don't have that. That was just an email. I'll get that tomorrow.
Will you get that to Holly?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. Thank you.
She'll have it in the morning.
Anything else?
That's it as far as the financial update. Matt, you want to go through your
Sure, as
construction
you see,
update?
there's quite a lot on there. A lot has been happening on the outside of the building. The phenolic panels are going on, north side, south side. The porcelain panels are going on the gym on the east side. We've been doing a little bit of site work, concrete retaining walls for some of the ramps, and different structures have started now that the weather's breaking. But inside, third floor down, they're starting the corridor, third floor corridor flooring. All the classrooms are done. All the ceiling grid is in. They're gonna start flooding the ceiling, which means putting the tiles in probably within the week. most of our above ceiling work and inspections. So that will look much more complete and if you ever show up and come and see it. It's a visit.
Okay, I'm
Second-
coming.
Okay, good. Force the issue. Second floor, right behind it, the painting. Painting is done, classroom floors are done, millwork is going in. They actually started back on the third floor, they're putting the final coat of paint on the walls. Now the flooring is done and millwork is in. First floor, there's a whole lot going on there. Gym flooring, the subflooring system is, I'll say in the next day will be complete. Then they'll start on the actual maple finish flooring in there.
Oh, wow.
Cafeteria ceiling, grid is in, lights are hung. They're working on the stage / platform is all built now, as you'll see in the picture.
Yeah, just to point that out, just so people can see it, is if the first page of pictures, it's on the upper right-hand side, so those circular things there are the light fixtures, so they're kind of.
Those are so cool.
Yeah,
I
so
really
neat-
like them.
Really nice.
These pictures, and this photo, you're looking from, kind of from the gym side up towards the platform area. And then below that, you can see the gym where the flooring is starting to go in. Some of the other pictures, this one on the bottom is from the second floor, looking down from the top of the stairs, or I guess from the second floor.
That window there.
Looking down on the cafeteria and all the way in through the gymnasium, so just to kind of orient what you're looking at. We kind of take it for granted, we're in there all the time and know what we're looking at, and you guys, not so much, so.
A lot of the kitchen equipment is in right now, and they're doing the flooring in the servery, the porcelain floor. Behind that will come the equipment, the kitchen equipment that goes in there, the serving line. I believe they'll be moving into the cafeteria soon to do the cafeteria floor, next couple weeks or so. Gee, main entrance, all the storefront, by the way, for the most part is done. Now it's just little tweaks here and there, and we have to finish some of our testing. The whole administrative office has been painted. We'll probably start painting it very soon. All the bathrooms have tile in them, they're all done. Mechanical room, they're, pushing along, gonna start commissioning soon. Started commissioning the generator today, or not commissioning, it was more of a startup, emergency generator. And custodial area is coming along. They taped your office today, if that's your office. And
Might be.
what else? Let's see. Painting has started on the first floor. Ceiling grids have started on the first floor. So, stair one, the main staircase is well underway, more than underway actually. And the two end stairwells, they've painted the walls that are getting the graphics on, the big graphics. I understand that next week or this week, one of the graphics is coming, be installed. So that'd be something to see.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
And,
take some
Oh,
pictures.
that's exciting.
I think that's really it. I mean, like I say, there's a lot there and a lot happening, so.
A lot of activity, a lot's gonna happen outside. There was a schedule that came out about a month ago, kind of looking forward to how to get everything done in the time frame that they have to do it. So they're gonna be working their way around the building. You need to get the equipment out of there before you can start really kind of finishing up the grading. So it's kind of a puzzle on working your way around and kind of getting everything done. But I think you touched on it, that they're getting some of the retaining walls in along the parking lot edge and around the loading dock and some of those areas. So not only the inside of the building, but the outside is really gonna start taking shape now. For the longest time, it was getting those underground utilities in and getting the oil tank, and there was a huge hole in front of our trailer for, seemed like forever, but now it's all gonna be kinda, the finishes, if you will, are gonna be coming together for that as well. So all that rough stuff is pretty much done.
And one item that I failed to put on here is future work. They'll be as soon as my trailer goes, they're gonna be starting the water main that runs pretty much down the road that connects the two streets. So, that's a big site.
Where are you gonna go when your trailer goes?
Oh, I'm already up on the 3rd floor. in the
Trailer's
classroom.
empty.
Oh, so if I come to see you, I have to come to the 3rd floor?
Well, you just call me.
I'm
and
thinking
I'll
about
meet you
coming tomorrow.
downstairs. You really need your muck boots.
Yes.
because it's-
I need muck boots
Oh,
tomorrow?
yeah, it's
I don't
mucky.
have any.
I guess you have to wait till
Brothers.
spring.
Come
I don't wanna wait till
Come at
spring.
7
Spring's already
a.m. when
here.
it's
Spring is
frozen.
tomorrow.
If you come in the early part of the day.
First thing in
you
the
just
morning.
have
Yeah, it's frozen.
ruts to walk over. Afternoon, it's mud.
Okay,
Be advised.
okay. I don't have any muck boots, I'm sorry.
The other thing I didn't mention, but we've started ordering the furniture last month. We approved the bid package that came in for the various furniture, so we've started that process. So to get that stuff in. You know, summers are very busy for school furniture suppliers, so getting our purchase orders in early will hopefully help everything arrive on time and give us plenty of time to set it up and get it all installed.
All right, any new business? Jen?
I just have one, one item. So, I think I had mentioned it at one point earlier on, but there will be a dedication plaque
Yeah.
that'll be fabricated and installed in the main vestibule area. So this was our first pass of a design of that.
Carrie Coyle.
So it's
She's been a rock star, yes.
for you to review, mark up, let me know your thoughts. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
one of the things that, again, this happened a long time ago, or it seems like a long time ago, but we talked about putting making sure that Carrie
Oh,
Kojal
yeah,
was on
We
here.
need to add her on there.
Sure. Yep.
She-
yeah.
Okay, just remember.
Big thing too is the
As
spelling.
long as
of
they
the
spell
name.
your
Yeah,
name.
we'll definitely, no, I'm gonna, and Kojal's not one of those easy ones, so I'll,
Instead of
That's
Joseph,
K-O-Z-I-A-L.
or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, all those kinds of things.
But I think it's Z-A-R-R-I-E, but I am
We'll
not
get it.
sure about that.
we'll get it.
Yeah, it is,
It's C-A-R-R-I-E?
yes.
I think so.
Okay, so I am right about
Yeah.
that? Okay, because I would never want to get her name wrong. I know the last name is spelled correctly.
Yeah. Yep, I can
Are you
add
sure,
her, but
Rick?
if there's anything else,
99%.
I have it right here. I have her contact
wanna-
information. so-
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
add, adjust, feel free, but eventually, and maybe it's via email, because we may want to do this before the next building committee meeting, so that they can start fabricating and that it's ready for,
Mhm.
might be able to wait, I'll see, but, any edits, I can edit, and maybe through email, we can get it signed off on, so that we can submit it. I'll see
Emily
if we
could
can-
be added underneath you, and we could make it even.
Yeah, we'll work on
We
that.
do, like, maybe do that.
What do we put in abstention for Kirk?
Nice.
You're funny.
But that's all I have, I just wanted
Yeah.
to get that out there so we can get your feedback and.
Okay.
How come Matt's name's not on here?
Who?
Matt?
I didn't know if you just wanted current building committee member, I mean, it's up to you, whoever you wanna put on there, but.
I don't know, there's Colliers, there's SMMA, there's Jones Whitsett. Is that?
Oh, you mean Matt Dunn? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he's Colliers.
Oh,
Yep.
he's Colliers,
Yep.
okay. Okay, I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna put my name
I'm
just-
sorry.
I've seen that before too.
We'll
I
put a
didn't
white,
know
we're
if
gonna
it
put a
was-
white sticker on it.
We can move this over and
Post-it
put his
note.
picture right in.
I was asking.
Make sure it's a good
Thought it was
picture.
separate. I'm sorry.
I'll do a selfie.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
All right,
All
that's
right.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.